Hello Paul, lovely to be at Shaftesbury Primary School with you this morning. Really looking forward to hearing about how you and the school and the staff have moved from RI to good in the Ofsted judgment. I wonder if you could just tell us a little bit about the journey and how you've got to where you've got to today.
It's been a long journey. The school's been RI since July 2014, I think it was. We were ready for inspection just before the pandemic arrived. And so we were fairly confident then that we would be meeting the standards that they would want us to meet. But as time's gone on, we haven't stopped. We've kept on developing and working hard and making our curriculum be the best that it can be for our children.
Great. And picking out one or two of the things in the report, it's evident that SEND is a real strength across the school.
It's all around quality first teaching, isn't it? So all of our children deserve to have access to our wonderful professionals that we have here. Taking children out and educating them in different places on a regular basis isn't inclusive. We don't think that's the case. And so we insist that children are working in their classrooms with their teachers. They're thoroughly planned for. And because of that, work can be differentiated and made accessible in the classroom so that they can be part of the wider school family rather than being sent off to different places in the school to do it differently.
Great, and that comes through the report.
Yeah, and we have a group of people here now that has the right balance between that kind of the older guard, if you like, that know the area, know the families, with the new ones that have that new energy and that have picked up the new visions and values that we've put in place over the past few years to take it to the next level. Yeah.
And the phonics program that you used?
Read, Write, Ink. We brought that in before the pandemic, and that's added to, what's their phrase that they like to use, the fidelity in phonics all the way through from early years right through up into year 6. So we used the Read, Write, Ink spelling scheme as well. So the children have knowledge of that all the way through.
Great. And the wider curriculum?
It's constantly evolving and changing. So sometimes there are new initiatives that we need to meet politically, if you like. But everything needs to stick with and follow from our values. And we do that by inspiring them, and we can inspire them with things that are more traditional, but there are new things happening in the news all the time. The current affairs at the moment are fairly rich for taking learning in different directions. We think our progressive curriculum allows us to do that.
And you won't take the credit on your own because I don't know what sort of leader you are, but your staff are now really strong. You've got consistency of staff, quality first teaching is really important.
Yeah. So they're the people in the classroom. They're at the chalk face every day doing the absolute work that they need to be doing. And they're supported by a leadership team where we have assistant heads, have 2 of those. We have a SENCO who happens to be also the deputy head as well. So that sits, the SENCO, kind of the SEN lead, sits within the school leadership team and making sure that any initiatives that are brought in or any training and so on always has inclusive learning and personalised learning at the heart of it. That's the strategy by which we've sort of we've achieved what we've achieved here. Is yes, we have our objectives, and yes, we have all of the tactics that we set out, but they need to talk to a strategy that we need to continue to deliver. That strategy is around personalised teaching and learning. That takes in inclusivity, that takes in behaviour, takes in SEND, different learning styles, all of that kind of stuff, and having that kind of the surveyor of all of that, if you like, right at the heart of the school's leadership team is key.
Great, absolutely fantastic. Well done. And congratulations to you and the staff.